So you got a new record coming out and a tour coming up. Tell us
Yes,
about
a bit of both. It's great, you know. This is what Priest lives for. We're a hard-working metal band, still making the metal 40-odd years later, thanks to our glorious metal fans around the world, you know. So we make music now, obviously still for our own pleasure and enjoyment, and the challenge of finding a new riff and a new melody is always very... It's a great feeling, and so, you know, we came off the Redeemer of Souls tour, had a little bit of a break like we've always done, and then we dove straight back into the second record with Richie, and it's Richie's moment really, because when we did Redeemer of Souls with Richie, obviously it was his first time with Priest as a writer, so I think it was great how, you know, Richie coming into the band at that point and then going through the writing experience and the world tour together really put Richie out. I'm speaking maybe out of line here, but I think it put you in a better place as for when we went in to do Firepower, just because you learn so much, you know, in a band. And so Richie's playing is fucking unbelievable on this album, and just the contribution, I think, as the writing team of Richie England and myself, this is some of our best work, without a doubt.
And you guys are like the definitive heavy metal band, and this awards show like this is custom built for you. What keeps it going? What perpetuates it?
Well, we just love doing what we do, you know. We don't really think about it that much. It's just very real, very organic.
Absolutely.
And, you know,
you guys have done it for 40 years. Is it 40 or is it over 40 now?
It's over that now.
Over 40. I don't think you can do anything for that long if you're not crazily passionate about it, you know what I mean? So I think I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it for decades as a fan, and I've seen it in the band as well, you know. It's the passion that fuels the metal, you know what I mean?
Right. And you're nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What do you think about that?
It's wonderful. I mean, in our circle, in metal particularly, there's a lot of kind of, you know, toing and froing and friction about, firstly, that should have been in there years ago, and then it doesn't really mean anything, and all this. Everybody's got an emotional opinion about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's probably the same about baseball and basketball and ice hockey, and who should be in and who shouldn't be in. But at the end of the day, if you do get in, firstly, it's an honour to be nominated, and if we actually do get in, you're in a place that's full of giants in music, not just rock and roll, you know. And I think it's great how they've opened it up to include everybody, which is what it should be. It's significant musical people that have really changed the landscape in terms of what they've been able to create out of their own abilities, musical abilities. So the people that do get in, I think, should be in it. So fingers crossed. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rob. Did you give him a card? Oh, okay, I was about to do that.